Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton, and now I'm going to cover the Pro Division. This is going to be the back 9 holes of the opening round, and we're going to cover the first 4 holes, which is holes 10 through 13. So I was able to pick up replays here to show you an eagle. Unfortunately, I bombed hole number 3 and picked up a birdie on both of my accounts, and then a birdie on the hole number 13, which is a par 3. So still pretty strong to get 2 drops here on the first 4 holes. Just wish I wouldn't have picked up that birdie, unfortunately, on that par 5. So let's go ahead and dip right into this. This is going to be hole number 10. And then we're going to play this one 10% at max. Now, the thing that you're going to notice here is I do go with 5 bars of top spin with 3 bars of side spin to the left. Just keep in mind here to be careful with the top spin, because if you get higher wind, this is only 6.3. This is kind of in the mid wind range with a katana ball in pro. If you were to get higher wind and use overpower, you could end up rolling into the top rough, and we don't want to do that. So my suggestion would be to bring this down to about 4 to 4.5 bars of top spin, or just go ahead and use less overpower. You're going to see here, I just stretch my club out, make sure that I can make it no problem. I've got my yellow ring almost right there against the rough line. That's a good reference point to take a look at. Here I make my adjustment for the wind, and then I do push my target back up to max, okay? Again, higher wind, just use less overpower. You're going to see here I'm using a little bit of OP. I do like the half a ball of curl to the left. So you can see here we get a nice rollout, but higher winds you would roll into the rough, which is why you need to either use less top spin or you need to use less overpower. Either way, that drive is consistent. Now, if you get good yards on the drive like I did, you're actually going to be playing shot number 2 with your short iron. I played it with the Thorn. You know, you can bring your Hornet if you're a Hornet player. Just make sure you have your Grizzly and your Hornet in your bag, as you're going to be taking shot number 2 with one of those clubs. You'll also need to check your own distance. For me, I was at mid. Okay, so I was at mid distance. I add some top spin to the shot, and then I just try to find a good landing spot to make sure that I have a fully developed ball guideline. Ball guideline going to the center of cup, just like this. And then I make my adjustment. Again, I played at minus 10% at mid. You're always going to play at minus 10%, but again, you'll just need to check where you're at of your own club distance. Okay, now that's going to take us on to hole number 11, which is the next par 3. And this is one of the very few holes that I actually have saved replays from previous tournaments. I don't have a lot of content from this tournament in the past, but this one we do have. We're going to play it the exact same play we played it before. 15% at mid. The crosswind going from left to right is like the best wind scenario that we're going to come up with on this hole. It's going to make our adjustment very easy. It's just 3 bars of backspin, 3 bars of side spin to the right. You can see here I'm aiming middle of the cup with my yellow ring right there on the rough. 5.2 mile per hour wind. We're pulling this one 15% at mid. This is definitely on the low end scale for pro with using the Kingmaker, so it was very nice to get a very low wind at only 5.2 miles per hour. But here you're going to see we have no issues hitting the fat part of the rough. This ball is going dead center into the hole for a hole-in-one. Obviously, if you've had success in pro tournaments, you're going to have Kingslayers laying around just like this. You could definitely knock down the wind quite a bit if you wanted to. And then you can go with the exact same adjustment, 3 back, 3 bars of side spin to the right. Try to find that same landing area right there, yellow ring on the rough. Ball guideline going to the center of the hole. Nice part about using a ball like this is they are free to play. You don't have to pay for them. You just have to earn them via, obviously pro tournament rewards. But it's going to really knock down the wind quite a bit. Perfect ball, and then this ball finds its way into the hole as well. All right, now that's going to take us on to hole number 12. Unfortunately, this is a par 5. This is giving people a lot of trouble, and it gave me trouble too. Only only because I got greedy and I was trying to get to the green or in the green area in 2. Now you can see here with the tailwind, 7.7 higher end as far as a berserker goes on pro, but here I go 6 top, 2 bars, a side spin to the right. I'm stretching my club out to make sure that I'm over that little piece of fairway there, or I'm sorry, over that little piece of rough at the top. I make my adjustment. I do not push up to max. I use overpower combined with half a ball of curl to the right. You know, here what I was looking to do was not clip the rough and roll out. I was hoping that I could get to that huge part of the fairway up there, as you see. You know, if I could have got up there, you know, then I could have easily made it to the green in 2. I tried this on both of my accounts. I went for this type of shot on both of my accounts just because simply, you know, I really thought that I could make it. Full top spin, 2 bars of side spin to the right. You know, here in the headwind and that lamp post, it's a little bit more difficult to adjust the shot for accuracy, so I just decided to just aim right here next to the right-hand part of that lamp post, or light post, whatever it is. This is full curl. You know, here obviously, I didn't use enough overpower at all. I hit the fairway, like that's no problem. We would have wanted to be more right-hand side of fairway, but just not enough overpower to get me through the rough. Clearly, you know, it's an easy birdie. It leaves you there with a short, rough shot to try to chip in for the eagle. I didn't make it. I left it right next to the pin. But, you know, I don't have a whole lot to show you there, unfortunately, on hole number 12, as I did get greedy. Realistically, looking at it from right here, I should have just gone to the right-hand side. You know, I don't know why I didn't see that. The wind is blowing from right to left. Very, very, very stupid of me to go for that shot. I mean, looking at this still shot right here, geez, I could have probably went full top, 2 bars of side spin to the left, went with OP, and just launched it up that fairway there. Oh well, we'll save this one for the next time we get this course if we get the same wind, and that is just a lesson learned in Golf Clash for me. So learn from my mistakes and do better. That's going to take us on to this hole. This hole really stinks in rookie and in pro. We're going to play at 30% at max. Here, because of the headwind, we actually have to use top spin on the shot. Don't really ever like using top spin on shots that aren't rough bumps. And then we also have to use some side spin to the left. And then we also have to offset to the right. I don't really have a better way to play this shot, unfortunately. All that I can do is just show you where I'm aiming after spins. After spins, you can see here, I basically have my ball guideline going through almost the center of that dark green square to the right-hand side of the pin, all right? If anything, it's center left. And then also, I guess a reference point with the Grizzly 9 is you can see my blue ring is right there on the sand line. That's as good as I can show you as far as where I'm aiming to help you make a little bit of tweaks. Here, again, you know, it's a big adjustment. It's going to be 30% at max. To me, the shot wasn't that consistent, to be honest. You're going to see here, the speed is good, but here we come in right to the left-hand side of the pin. You know, I had nearly the same wind on my other account, and then I actually missed it to the right-hand side of the pin. So a little bit strange. Now, they were 2 different wind angles when it came to actually pulling my ring. So in these par 3s, sometimes you get different wind angles. Kind of unlucky to get 2 different ones whenever you're taking only 2 shots. So that could have been the difference there as well. But anyways, that's the first 4 holes on the back 9. I hope you find something helpful in this. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Smash that thumbs up. And then I will see you for the rest of the course here soon. Thanks, everybody.